So, swinging by, or on our way to the airport, I'm gonna swing by and tell you something cool that I'm pretty proud of. Right up here, Keller Field. So back in the 70s, my dad was a school teacher, athletic director, guidance counselor, and he hand-built this baseball field all those years ago. And we got something cool in the Jeep that we carry around with us. From I thought they wrote a date on there.
74?
There it is. 1974, baseball. Don C, Mark S. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Dan G, Brad B, Gino, Gordo, Z, Smeldo, Nadar. So kind of cool, we've been carrying this around with us. Pretty proud of my dad and what he did in his lifetime. And just wanted to give you a quick view of Keller Field. It's awesome. And I'll give you another cool part of the story. We're now, as an adult, I'm driving a Jeep Wrangler that I've wanted a full-size Jeep all my life. Here's where I grew up, and I had a 1946 Willys Jeep. 40 years ago, I bought it when I was 14 years old. Okay, so I just revealed my age. And I used to terrorize back through here in this old 1946 CJ2. I worked for Dr. Cannell, pulling weeds, mowing grass, and as a young kid, he sold me this Jeep. So I had it for many years, and unfortunately, when times were tough, I sold it. And that was, you know, almost broke my heart that I had to sell my old Jeep. But now, all these years later, I'm in a Wrangler, and I've been wanting one for years, so just another little fun part of the story. I try to find a picture of the old CJ2 and me with my long shoulder length hair as a punk kid. But I used to terrorize this neighborhood with that Jeep, up and down the street, and go flying back there through the woods and knocking trees down. And in the springtime when it was muddy, this would turn into a mud pit out here, man. I'd have mud slinging everywhere. What did you ask me, Gloria?
The seat or whatever.
Oh, I think it's right. It's right over. Should be right over there.
Go find it.
Go find it?
Yeah. Oh, this is ice. This is ice.
Solid where I'm walking. But yeah, look at it. Check that out. That is about 3 inches of ice with snow on top. That is so cool. Whoa! That sounds so cool. Here it is. That's only been here for 30 years. An old seat out of one of my cars that we burned one night. We used to camp out here, and kids make trails, party, have fun. We had a lot of fun back here. Alright, we're gonna go spy on the police chief real quick. Yep, chief's home. Our friend Bill, I actually trained him many years ago, and now he's the police chief. And there's Bourbon Police Department, where I worked for 13 years. Good old days. A lot of fun. Alright, so I was a cop here for 13 years. Here's the big one stoplight town. And Gloria just says, hey, why don't you tell a story about what you guys did in the intersection? Long time ago, when I was a kid, this intersection right here, there was a woman police officer working in the town at the time. And of course, you know, being a bunch of young punks as we were, always causing trouble. Before I was a cop, one night we decided to go to the gas station that was about down the street about a block that had a great big huge pile of tires out behind the gas station. And I don't know how many of us there was. There were probably 6 or 8 of us. We all grabbed like 2 tires apiece and went down there whatever time, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and we rolled all these tires out into the middle of the street, and we did it at the same time. So all these tires go rolling in, around, banging into each other, and then they just, you know, completely cloud the intersection. And then we all ran, of course, off and hid somewhere and watched the police officer have to get out and move all the tires out of the street. All right, let's head out to see Gary at the airport. Check out that R22. And for those of you that may have not seen the recent developments inside, we're getting this place ship shape. Our big to-do list over here, instead of everything being rattling around our brains, we can check the daily board to see what we got to do, what's going on. Things are looking good in here. New camera setups, all kinds of good stuff. And there's the cool little R22. Smile, you're on candid camera. The man, Chief Pilot Gary Cleveland, he's on camera, didn't know he was going to get filmed when he walked in the door. Tell us what's up.
We have an R22 here, and we're going to take advantage of this slow Saturday morning or afternoon now. And we're going to shoot the main rotor system to show Coriolis effect and mast bumping.
And this member, where is he? What state did he come from?
He's from Arkansas. The aircraft, though, came out of Illinois.
Right, where two of our other ground school members were here last fall. We did their ratings. So they're using the same aircraft. And I haven't met him yet. Have you asked him if he wants to be on camera or anything?
He didn't say yes or no. I told him the plan, so right, we're hoping that Tuesday we can get him on camera.
Cool. Let's head out in the hangar.
I was going to put my helicopter ground jacket on.
That's all right. It's Saturday. So there you go. Sweet little helicopter. And we're happy because we know it, because it was here for a couple weeks before, so we've flown it. We know it's a pretty nice little machine. Good looking little aircraft. They take real good care of it, so we're pretty happy with that.
We'll go around and get a shot upward at the rotor system.
So just tell us real quick, Gary, what videos are we wanting to make for ground school that the members have been specifically asking about? We're not going to put all that in this video. That's going to go in ground school, but so they know watching this video what it is we're getting ready to make for them from the questions they've asked.
Well, we want to point out how serious mast bumping is in a semi-rigid system such as this, and we want to help explain Coriolis effect and how it is overcome by the semi-rigid system such as the Robinson R22. And you were to enter a low G, sever the shaft, and then the blade would make contact with the tow boom and chop it off. Or, depending on where they're at in the rotation, come through the cabin and fatally kill the pilot and passenger before they ever hit the ground. So I'll go to the other side and hold a light. On either one, simulating the advancing blade flapping up and the retreating blade flapping down. The question that members have is, why does the R22 not suffer Coriolis effect? Where it mounts here is also being pushed out. So even though it's flapping up, the tip remains in the same position in the plane of rotation because it's flapping up and being pushed out.
I'm having a hell of a time because I'm like, okay, I'm trying to look through my glasses. Are you focused? Are you not focused? I'm trying to hold the shot. Okay, I just shut the computer off for the day. Gary just went home. So I know one other thing I wanted to say was, I don't think I mentioned earlier, Gary is going this week to pick up November 8626 Papa, our favorite little cream puff Enstrom that belongs to my good friend Dr. Nick. So while I go to Ohio after live training Tuesday, Gary's going to take off Wednesday or Thursday, I think weather to permit, depending, and a ground school member is going to meet with Gary and get a discount. Get a discount on the aircraft coming back from Ohio back to here. So, and here's another fun part of the story. We have a new airport manager here, and one day I was mad at him about something. Well, it was about this door. And I gave him a hard time about the door and that it kept slamming. So half an hour later, he's out here and he slams the door and he saw me come out of the office to see what was going on. And he goes, come down here a minute. And I walked outside and here's this on the wall. That one, and then there's another one down there. And I walked out and I'm going, are you kidding me? He was mounting those up for me, had them made. And he says, well, now how do you feel about giving me a hard time 20 minutes ago? And I was like, guess I get what I deserve. So thanks to the airport manager for putting that sign up there. That was pretty awesome. You give somebody a hard time and then they turn around and do something nice for you. All right, I think that's about it for our first, we'll call a kind of a vlog style video. Let us know what you think. If you kind of like a little bit of the behind the scenes and kind of what's happening. We're going to do this every day for a week just for fun, just kind of keep you informed. Tell hopefully a cool story about this member that showed up to train. That little R-22 is awesome. We already mentioned it. We've flown that aircraft before with 2 other ground school members, and we really enjoyed flying that helicopter, so it's cool to see the same one back. He's a friend of the first 2 ground school members that were here. So it'll be interesting to see how the training goes with him next week, see how much he wants to jump on camera. It's going to be fun to be getting ready for Expo, making the details there. Gary's going to get the Instrum, bring it back. That'll be cool. Get some fresh video, some fresh flying video. I'm anxious to get out and do some flying, do some new flying videos. We haven't done any new flying videos in quite a while, so it's time to jump out. Or time to jump out. Time to I'm gonna jump out and show you our sign here real quick. So there you go, Plymouth Municipal Airport. That's where we are located when you come to find us. Look for the Wrangler. I'm gonna head home, see what the Glow Meister is up to. So leave a comment down below, give us a like and a share, and we will see you tomorrow.